Hi guys, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying the nice summer wherever you are, where it's summer right now. Anyway, folks, I talk about apple cider vinegar a lot, right? And once I make my own, and once I'm low on it, I always try to top it up. So, folks, we talked several times about the benefits of apple cider vinegar, and basically, I'm gonna go into like a big thing. I think I've done one video up there quite a while now on it. Apple cider vinegar works on lowering your blood sugar, help to control your blood sugar, your weight, and also cholesterol. And if you're type 2 diabetes, it's also very good in in help to keep the sugar at a certain level. So this is it. So basically, apple cider vinegar, it has probiotic in it, and that thing in the bottom of the apple cider vinegar, when you buy it, make sure you buy one called Bragg. That is the most famous one, and it has this thing called Mother, and that slime in the bottom, that's the probiotic right there. Is the Mother in the bottom of the apple cider vinegar. So it's very good. So for it has this a lot of good, and they're doing a lot of research on it right now. So you know what, everything has a negative side effect, but it's not a lot, in the sense that if you're taking medication, especially if you're taking blood thinner or insulin, then you should consult your doctors for those two. Okay. Otherwise, apple cider vinegar, like I said, talk to your doctor before you start doing taking any herbal thing, and that's it. But basically, in most herbal remedy you're gonna be taking, I think you should talk to your doctor regarding that. So this is it. So apple cider vinegar in moderation, it should be safe to consume. For most people. However, there are a few risks associated with apple cider vinegar. You have to be aware of. And these risks, are mostly due to apple cider vinegar, the high level of acidity that it has in it. So that's the thing right there. So you have to be very careful when it comes to that. So, and it can interact with certain medications. So that's why I said always talk to your doctor first before you do a lot of these herbal things. Okay. So, and a common way to take the apple cider vinegar, folks, you don't take it raw like that. You dilute it. You take it like 1 to 2 tablespoons of it with about 8 ounces of tea or water or lemon, whatever citrus you like to take it with. Okay. And you could also try to incorporate it, apple cider vinegar, into your diet, as a vinaigrette. I use it a lot in most of my salad dressing and stuff, and so so this is a thing, and even some of my juices that I make, I incorporate it in it. And you drink it first thing in the morning, like I said, 1 to 2 tablespoons in about 8 ounces of water, and it's good to go. And you do the same thing before you go to bed at night. And as I say, as long as you don't have any health issues with medication or anything like that, it should be fine. So apple cider vinegar is lower your cholesterol, and apple cider vinegar help to reduce your weight. So basically it has a lot of health benefit. It also helps to lower your blood pressure. So basically it's good for your hair also. You could use it as a shampoo for your hair, and it helps to straighten your hair, and it does a lot. So folks, if you just have to go on Google what are the health benefits of apple cider vinegar, and you will get a lot of info on it. And like I said, check with your doctor first, and it is easily to make. So folks, right now, if you find you're at home and you have some apples in the fridge, and especially if they're getting stale, those are the best one to use. Well, make sure you get use because apples that have a lot of wax, especially the ones in the store. Make sure you use if you can get organic. If you cannot get organic, what you have to do is to really soak them off to get off all of that wax and stuff off of them. And folks, this is the brand that I normally keep a bottle at home. Right now, it's not even its own bottle, it's my apple cider in it. So I always keep this one at home just in case I run out. And this is called Bragg. And this is the one that she said with the mother, okay? So make sure you get it. And you see at the bottom of it, yeah, it's settled. This is mine in it though. But I normally buy a bottle of this one and keep at home just in case. So folks, it's very simple to make. You just cut, like I said, I'm using organic apples. So you just cut up the apples. And, you know, any little impurity or anything on there, just take it off. And you do not put the seed in it, folks. You do not use the seed. Because apple seed, I think, has some kind of a, I was reading that, but you don't put the seed in it or this part. Just the plain apples, okay? So, no seeds in it. And like I said, if your apple is organic, it's good to go, okay? So when you do it, you just make sure you cut even a little. And the stale of the apple, folks, is the better it is for your apple cider vinegar. You know, the staler it is. So if you have some apple in the fridge and you see they're looking really, really good, like, you know, we have a lot of stuff in the fridge at time, and you know, when we shake them, sometimes they're really, you know, really just getting very stale. That is the best apple right there, you know, to use. And you know, you just use a few of them and you put it in a bottle, but you're not gonna be covering the bottle, because the thing about it, they need to be to breathe. So you're gonna either use a cheesecloth to cover it over, or you use a coffee filter to put on it, because you need to breathe. Yeah, you can't cover it down with, if there's a bottle and it's the bottle cover, don't use the bottle cover, because opposite it needs to be breathed, and every day you have to stir it. You're gonna use a certain amount of sugar in it, and if you see, sometimes you see the water like it started to froth it or stuff like that, you just had a little bit more sugar, and that is a lot from not stirring it. You need to stir it almost every day. Just take the cloth off and stir it every day, okay? And if you see it going like it's getting to a stage that you think it's going bad, no, just put a little bit more sugar in, keep stirring it, and you leave it, and it will come right back, you know, to what it is. So, but you have to, it has to be stirred, folks. You can't just cut it up and put it away. No, you have to go to it every day and stir it. If you can't get to it every day, you know, get to it every 2 days or whatever, you know. But if it's at home and you're at home, shouldn't be any problem. So I use about 6 apple, this size apple there so far. Because, okay, the thing about it, folks, when you put the water in, you want to make sure the water is above the apple. And what happened with the apple, it floats once the water go in. So you don't want to fill it up too much, you know. So this is the thing. So the only thing is just the apple, and I'm gonna put half a cup of sugar in it. And if you can, if you are able to have filtered water, that is the best water, or you use your bottled water at home. You know, that's the best water to use, not the water from the tap. So I'm gonna put a half a cup of white sugar. And yeah, white sugar is best to use, because in this fermented process you need a very sweet sugar, okay? And what I do next, you just, I think I might cut one more, put in, look for the worst one. When I say worst, I mean, you know, one that you eat it and, you know, it's gonna be powdery. Then you know, just like tomatoes, sometimes you have them and after a while they get powdery. So you can put use any apple, but Granny Smith, you could use any apple, but I love to use the Gala apple for mine, you know. But you could use any, you could just mix it up. Sometimes I put in green apples along with this one, but right now I keep on my green apple because I do my green juice every day. So I don't want to use up my green apples. But you could use Red Delicious, you could use Macintosh, you could use Golden Apple, any one could be used for this. But I find I get good result with the red skin. And this is I'm using the Royal Gala, apple. That's the one I'm using right now. So I think that is enough apple in there, because like I said, you don't want to overcrowd it, because that will take away from the fermenting process. Okay, so because the apple, the rises once the water go in, and the rises, and right away the colors start to change once you put the water and sugar together, because the sugar is what gonna be broken down the apple. Just break it down to ferment it. Yeah, and the sugar is what gonna do the job. And this is one of the best probiotic, folks. Come from the apple cider vinegar, And also apple cider vinegar, if you have like problem with your feet or so, you just soak your feet in some water with apple cider, and you get nice soft foot. And if you have like problem with it too, like I don't know, maybe fungus or whatever, you soak your feet into some apple cider with some water for about a half an hour to an hour, and then everything just fall. If you one of those persons that have all sort of calluses and stuff on your feet, the apple cider vinegar is one of the top stuff to soak. You could save so much money from going to a foot doctor. You just soak your foot for about a half an hour in it, and it helps. So it has a lot of benefits, folks. It's a shampoo for your hair, and it's good for your skin. It lowers it decreases your appetite. It does, and in diabetic patient, it helps with the diabetes. It helps to lower the sugar. But you see, you have to do this on a regular basis, because if you drink a glass today and tomorrow nothing, no, it just have to be consistent, folks. And like I said, check with your doctor first, okay? So this is it. So other than that, apple cider, you shouldn't have any problem with consuming apple cider, okay? So basically it's like a and there are many brands out there in the market, but the best one, like I said, it's you have apple cider, you have the capsule right now, folks. You have the capsule, you have the pill form, you have the powder form, but I like to just take it in my liquid form. And like I said, it's more that size bottle, folks, is about $8-9 in the store, and and you buy your own, and you make your own, and it's a lot cheaper, because especially now in the summertime when apples are so readily available, the price is very good, because you have the farmers market and all of that, and it's very economical in the summertime to do it, so basically it's a good thing to do. So folks, I am just gonna pour the water on. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the procedure of this, folks. Okay, I pour the water on, and then so you're gonna fill it right up. And the water should be covering the apples all the way up. See, it should cover all the way, cover all the apples. Okay, so folks, once you have that done, you're gonna take your spoon, because the sugar is gonna go to the bottom, and you don't want it just so you're gonna mix the sugar around, mix everything around. And folks, please use a wooden spoon, because if you use a ordinary spoon, you know, it's gonna react with the acid on, and you know what, it's not gonna be good. So use that wooden spoon every time you go to stir it, you know, because if you use a metal spoon, it's gonna be a reaction there. And you don't have to measure the water to put in, as long as the water covers the apple, because in a couple days the apple's gonna rise, keep rising above. And if you find that the apples are rising above and the water not supposed to be shrink, but if it's shrink, then you add a little bit more. No, don't add anything. Don't add any water. What am I saying? Because that will dilute the purpose. You know, dilute your apple cider. So just keep stirring like this every day. You take it up and you just keep stirring like that. Push it when the apple, you sort of push the apple down and mix them around. You notice, folks, see the water started to change already. See, the sugar is doing that to the apple. Look at that, started to turn brown already. So you know, folks, it is a very, very, very easy process, you know. So basically, folks, what you're gonna have to do, I sleep. My AC is giving me okay. So folks, this like I said, you can use you have to use breathable material to cover it, and the next breathable material would be a coffee filter. I'm using cheesecloth here right now, okay, because you want to have it covered, but you also want to make sure that you know, it gets air goes inside it, okay. So I'm using a cheesecloth, couple pieces of cheesecloth to cover it, and I just put a rubber band over it. You do the same thing too if you have the coffee filter, okay. So folks, this is going to be going in a dark place for 30 days, okay. And after that 30 days, I'll take it out and I'll strain it and put it in a bottle and put it away for another 30 days. So this whole process take about 60 days. If you take it out and use it just within the 30 days, you're not gonna get a good result. Okay, so right now, what I do, I always date when I make it, put it away in a dark cupboard or something. Every day you take it out and you stir it, and if you notice that there's any sort of color or anything on top of it, that means it needs more sugar in order to, you know, so you'd add a little bit of sugar to it. But most of the time it's perfect, as long as you you know, you stir it every day. It should be good, because I have a cup of sugars in it right now, and tomorrow when I check, you see it start to turn brown. That's how fast it start to work. So like I said, it's going to be put away right now for 30 days. And within that 30 days, I will take it out and I would transfer it to a bottle like this one, not plastic, a glass bottle. And then you put it back again for another 30 days. So the whole process is about 60 days. Okay? So folks, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, please go over and support those guys down in the grilled fire, and Richard Brown and all of those guys there, Soldier. And right now, like I said, folks, go support Fire to get 60,000 subscribers. You know, make sure you could get it by the end of the week. He have 58 right now, point something. So go give him show him some love down there. And also Richard too, because they're a team, you know. They might be working at a different places right now, but they're a very good team. And folks, subscribe to my channel. Also subscribe to Mello and Marie and Mello, and also to my buddy Deacon. So big up yourself, big up everybody, and everybody who just come on board and support and subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much, and much love and respect. And please try the apple cider vinegar. This is the second video. I think I did one was one of my first video I did that, so that's quite a while because I have over, a few, that was a few, so it's still there way down, you could find it. But anytime I start make more, I always try to do a video. And right now I'm low down on my apple cider, so this is why I make one. So in 30 days I'll show you, you'll see the effect of it, okay? And another 30 days after that I'll show it to you again, okay? So thank you so very much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and have a good evening. Peace.